My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be showing you who did this. It was me. Do you remember this? Do you remember when I did this and said that I would never spend that much on a palette again? Remember that? This is the Question Beauty Chapter 3 Guardian of the Lagoon, and then this is the Chapter 2 Fable Spice something. I gotta look at the box. And then we have some lip glosses. Now I did say that I would maybe get some more lip glosses. How did this happen? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. The jellyfish one is Chapter 3 Guardian of the Lagoon, and then the Chapter 2 is Fable of Spice and Bloom. So let's see. Yeah, some of these are pressed pigments, some of these are eyeshadows. You know, again, another reason why I shouldn't have bought these is because of my meibomian gland dysfunction. These are dangerous. But the first one really did work out. Where is it? Is it here somewhere? It's somewhere. The first one, the Land and Sea, the Dragons, Chapter 1. Surprisingly, that did not cause a problem with my eyes. I just don't think I'm going to be as lucky with these, especially this one, because of the like warm tones here, which are more notorious for causing eye irritation. But here we are, we're gonna do it. By the way, for spending so much, they gave me pearl face stickers. I don't know. I'll start with the lip glosses, or at least one of them. So I bought Rosé Holo, and I bought Magenta Florals, and I bought Stardust Rouge. Yeah, let's try Stardust Rouge because I'm gonna put some oranges on, and this, I don't know, I feel like put the red with the orange. Ooh, that is like super duper bright. I mean, it's pretty, but this is like a lot. It's like a red orange color. Very, very in your face. Probably won't get as much use out of that as I thought I would. But anyway, let's take a look at this. So once again, this is gorgeous. These are almost sold out of stock, by the way. This one I think is still pretty available. Let's take a look. So this came with, I think I said this in the other video, where it came with like little round things to protect the shadows. It was really hard to get these two off, and you see this shadow kind of got destroyed in the process, and this one you can't see probably, but it got kind of pressed in and lifted. Not thrilled about that, but here we are. By the way, what are the, oh, there are shades. There are shade names, I forgot, which, like I said last time, I would really prefer them on the front. But let me see what shades are worse than others. This is the wrong one. Let's see. Sweet Jasmine. They're also backwards on the box. Sweet Jasmine is this one. That's a pressed pigment. Seedling Spell. That's this one, pressed pigment. Petal Prophecy. Oh, that one, pressed pigment. Apple Blossom. Pressed pigment. And Spice Keeper. Oh, that one. Oh, so all the shimmers here are pressed pigments. And then that means the other 5 are considered eyeshadows. We've all been warned. Mostly me. I'm going to start with my dollar store brush, and I'm going to go into Cinnamon Veil, which is like this light, like buttery color. A little darker than I think. But this is going to go here. I'm like not awake. This is going to be my transition, but also kind of my base. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Set the eyeshadow primer with that and all that. Then I'm taking my IBY crease brush and I'm going to go into Smoked Marigolds, which is a nice shade name, but oh, everybody pray. Everybody pray. Here we go. This is going to be my crease shade. Now, I remember not liking the mattes so much, and I feel like that's already the case here. Like, they don't blend as well. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I didn't put any more on. I'm just like cleaning off my brush to kind of try to just keep blending those edges. Better. Why did I do this? Why did I spend all this money? Can't be tamed. That's what we used to say, right? Can't be tamed. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it. I'm gonna go into, what is this? Dark Nectar. Kind of looks like a plummy brown. And this is gonna go deeper into the crease. I'm gonna try to mix it with the, whatever this was, not cinnamon, Smoked Marigolds. Is that what I did last time? I think so. To try to get it to blend better. And I guess we're only going halfway in because that's kind of what happened, and I don't feel like playing with it anymore. Then I'm taking this shade again, was it Dark Nectar, on my pinky, and oh, we're gonna pray some more because now we're getting close to the lash line. And I'm gonna put this on the outer third, like outer corner. Of my lid. Okay, here we go. Getting more terrifying as we go. I think I'll use, what is this, Spice Keeper. So this looks like it goes from like a copper to a plum. This one is emollient and looks like it might have a black base. Everyone pray. This one is going on like the outer third, outer half of my lid. Wow, that was too much. You really don't need much at all. I mean, it's pretty. It's not a super strong shift. But yeah, here we are. And you see, I am trying to keep it away from my lash line as much as possible, just because I don't want this to end badly. All right, Petal Prophecy. I'm gonna go in with that one next. I'm gonna be very gentle. Just pick up a little bit. And this is gonna go on the, do you see that chunk that is like super scary? This is gonna go on the inner half to inner 2/3 of my lid. And I did not go back in. All I did was that tiny little bit I pressed across. Wow. How do I feel about that one? Honestly, I feel like that one was more striking on my hand when I got it all messed up from the palette. It's like, I don't know. I'm not as impressed with this. Not that it isn't pretty, but I don't see as much shifting as I want. Like I said, when it was all over my hand, it was like way shiftier and like way more iridescent. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. If I survive this, then I will do the like pinky shades and green shades. But yeah, that's it for now. And I am not doing the other side because if my eye flares up, then I only want one of 4 lids to flare up. Okay, so no reactions so far. It's only been since yesterday. Today it could take a couple of days. Today I'm just gonna do the greens to match my macaw shirt. Really any of these almost would match my little rainforest look that I have going on. But yeah, gonna keep it super simple, just the greens today. I am gonna put it on both eyes. I don't know, living dangerously. But the shimmers, like they did spread, creased a tiny bit. I feel like that first palette wore better, but this wasn't terrible. So we'll see. I'm gonna take my Odin's Eye shader brush, maybe this is, I don't know. And I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with this one again, the Cinnamon Veil. And just create like a little transition slash base. And then once again, I'm going to take my Ivy White crease brush and I'm going to go into Pistachio Lace. It's an interesting name. This is a nice olivey, army green kind of color. That's a lot. Whoops. And this is going to be my crease shade. I'm trying to go slow and build it so that it doesn't, you know, so that it's not as hard to blend. I think this shade is just easier though. I wish that was a little greener. It is pretty murky, like a pea soup kind of green, but it's all right. Just taking the cleaned off brush and trying to blend out the edges more. Then I'm going to take the same shade on my pinky and put this on the outer third outer corner of my lid. And then I'm going to drop things. I'm going to take Seedling Spell, very pretty, and ooh, wow, look at that. This one looks flaky, but it's pretty slick here, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But this is gonna go on the, look at this, I am ever so gently touching my eyelid and look how much is coming off. And I definitely don't need to go back in for more. Wow. This is going on my inner 2/3. Just trying to tap it out into the pistachio lace color. Make sure I get all the places I want to get. This too is a little more on the golden side, but it's still green. Very, very pretty. See, it has a little bit more of a, like maybe a cool toned green when you turn. It's not like a super duochrome or anything like that. This one is more of a high shine metallic with iridescence and a little glitter, perhaps. Should I try the lip gloss? Magenta Florals, even though it probably doesn't match. Sure, why not? Yeah, this is like a flamingo pink. Okay. Okay, so wow. It matches in a way because you see that, can you see the green? The green shift. It's like you see the glitter chunks though, right? They're evenly dispersed, but they are chunks. And I don't know if I like that look. Like, I wish this was smoother. Like I think that would be cooler. This also, I mean, in terms of how this looks on me and how well it goes with the eyes, I don't think it's flattering on me per se, and I don't think it goes with the eyes. But it has potential. Maybe it would be better as like a lip topper. Maybe. Okay, I think we're almost in the clear here. I am pleasantly surprised that I have not had any reactions. I did have a little something down here that lasted about 2 days, but that's a weird spot, like, for this to have caused a reaction because I didn't put any there. So I'm wondering if it was related to mascara I tried or stress or something. So I hesitate to blame this. I really don't think it's this. And this brand does have a good track record with my eye issues, actually. That first palette, the Legend of Land and Sea Chapter 1 something or other, didn't cause any problems. So even though I'm not thrilled with the mattes, and I mean, it's quite expensive, having some really pretty shimmers and duochromes that don't cause my MGD to flare up, I mean, for me, that's a win. So I'm gonna try the very last look. Now I'm still nervous until I've tried all the shades here, because I recently had that experience with the palette where I tried most of it and I thought the palette was safe, and then like the last shade that I tried caused a reaction. So which, you know, makes sense because all the ingredients are going to be different for each shade, but yeah. So I am gonna now try the very last combination. We're gonna do this one. Wait, did I do that one? No. And that one. I'm afraid of all of them, but we're gonna do it, and hopefully we're gonna be okay. I'm actually gonna do it on this side though, just in case that was anything. It's still healing, whatever. So I'm gonna switch to this side. First, I'm taking, knocking everything over, as per usual. I'm going to take my dollar store brush and I'm going to go into, is this the spice one? No, cinnamon. Same thing. Cinnamon veil here. And that's just going to be used to set my eyeshadow primer and create a little base from crease to brow bone. Then I'm going to take my IBY crease brush and we're going to say a prayer. We're going to go into Wild Berry Glint. That's a lot. Oh, it's not coming off. Okay, cool. This is going to be my crease shade. I'm going to start on the outer half and I'm going to work it in and like up. Okay, this one I feel like is different. This one I feel like is blending well, actually. Right? That was better than the other ones. Now I messed it up a little bit. I'm just gonna clean off my brush and just try to fade out and soften and shape the edges. I think that's good enough. Then I'm going to take that same shade and we're gonna pray again. And we're gonna put that on the outer. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so red-ish, pinkish. And we're gonna put that on the outer, third outer corner. Oh, I'm so frightened. And then I'm gonna take Apple Blossom. That's this one. I don't know what to call that. I feel like it's got like a tan shift, bronzy shift, I don't know, but it's also kind of like mulberry-ish. And it has like some holographic stuff going on. Wow. Can you see the holographic stuff? That's cool. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna put this in the middle of the lid, the middle third. Wow. Kind of blend it over here. The color itself isn't what's like wowing me. It's those little holographic sparkles in there. Okay, and then we're gonna finish with Sweet Jasmine. This one here, the like baby pink. So I'm trying to be careful with it because this is one of the ones that got hurt. But like, not much is coming up actually. So I have to rub it a little bit. Okay. Then this is gonna go in the inner third and we're still gonna pray. And this one is chunkier and piecier. I don't really love that. I'm gonna try to blend it a little bit. I'm gonna try and get this little piece off that fell and on my lashes, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's still there. Oh well. I wasn't ready to venture over there yet. Because I'm scared. Why does it look pink over there now? Did I have pink on this one? Maybe. Or maybe it's just irritated. I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna take the same shade and use that as a brow bone highlight. Cool. Honestly, the most impressive shade was this one of these three for the holographic shimmers. I definitely like the Chapter 1 palette better, but those are also my colors, you know, the blues and the greens, not really the warm tones as much. But I do think them being used together would be really pretty. most important here to me is that it doesn't cause a reaction. I'm looking for the top here. And then let me try that last lip gloss that I got. It actually looks like it's going to match that Apple Blossom shade perfectly. This is Rose Holo, and it really looks to be just about the same shade. Let's see. Ooh, I already see the little holographic pieces in there. It is more subtle than I expected, and yet it's still noticeable as something a little bit like more striking, a little bit more different. I don't love the chunks. It's less chunky than the what was that other one, the like Magenta something, Florals. Not as bad. Could live with this one. Alright, let's do swatches. I might also end this video with just this and the lip glosses, and then do the, it's somewhere here, this one, the jellyfish one, for another video, just because this video has gotten longer than I expected. And I don't know, do you guys like the longer videos? I feel like I used to, and now like the, I don't know, the 20-ish minute ones are better. So anyway, we have Wild Berry Glint, Apple Blossom, Pistachio Lace, what is this, Seedling Spell, yeah, each shimmer in here was a different like texture than the one, than like each other. So stained. I don't think this is gonna go well. Okay, Cinnamon Veil, Dark Nectar, Spice Keeper, Smoked Marigolds, Petal Prophecy, and what did I say this was? Sweet Jasmine. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye. See you next time.